Astos is a magical elf. Alright, so. Fun dungeon. Fungeon, you could call it. Got some great rusty helmets. And unrunnable mad ponies. This is why we have fire axes. This is going to make it so much faster. It's his yacht, right? It's the Astos yacht. He's been sailing by Elfland, cursing out their king for years. Alright. Alright, these guys have got the dreaded poison attack. Luckily, the ribbon does protect against poison damage for those people. He named his ship the Crown. That's awesome. Perfect no name. Alright, yeah. Dead end. You'd think I'd know where I'm going, but at this point, this has been going on so long, my autopilot has failed me. 160 gold. Yay! Let's check out the sea room. Very important. While we're under the sea, you have to go to the sea room. Sorry. It's a heal potion. What a deal. What a deal! I don't really expect to find any great treasure at this point. I'm just checking it because we really do need to find a cube. We can't beat the game without the cube, and if it's in a random chest and I skipped it, we'll never finish the seed, so. Them's the rules. Oh, I just realized now that you guys never can see Loon's HP in battle. You just have to trust me when I say she's fine, or he's fine. I don't know. It's a red mage. You can barely read right now? Perfect. You'll never need to know how much HP anyone has if you can't even, like, it doesn't matter. Those are the kind of details you don't need, right? Bray. I don't think these guys are actually weak to fire or anything, but, you know. You forgot Loon was even there. Just cover Loon up with a banner and just pretend there's no red mages. The next time we have a thief, that's what I should do. I should just put an overlay of something important, like some cat gif, and that's where the thief is. Instead of the thief. That's perfect, actually. I like it. Bert's the only one that matters. Well, you know, life too is pretty important. Cat gifts are too good for the thief? Oh. How about, what could we do instead of cat gifts? We can do some hippo gifts. Hippos are okay. You know what? These guys are actually probably worth the time to kill. I know I've been running away from everything lately, but like these guys do give you a lot of experience. A poop emoji. Yeah, okay. I can see that working too. The next time I do a solo thief, I'll just replace his sprite with a poop. And when I say the next time I do a solo thief run, I mean never, because that's not happening. That'll be like a donation incentive, but it'll be like $1 million donation required. Alright. But I won't tell anyone how much the incentive is. It's just an unknown amount of money will trigger the solo thief challenge. No one will know that it's actually $1 million. So every time I get a $5 donation, yep, you're getting closer, getting closer. A 24-hour live stream of Thief Solo. No frame skipping allowed. No save states, no frame skip. Just default. Not even the speed fixes from the randomizer. You have to buy your heal potions one at a time. And you have to play the thief for 24 hours. That is hell. I don't think we'd actually be able to kill Astos in 24 hours. You'll never get it. Now, a solo thief randomizer can be not so bad. It's hard to say for sure. But in the randomizer, depending on your flags, you could get a nuke staff. And then the thief can just use the nuke staff to win the game. If you don't allow stuff like that, then it might be a little bit harder, but... You also might just find a Mazmune right away. Or if you just play Solo Thief, but you've got 10 times the experience gains, at least it'll go a lot quicker. So one thing, in case people missed it, the reason Porm is 2 full levels behind the rest of the party is we killed a war mech. And the war mech was in the desert somewhere. So, that was pretty awesome. Alright. Now let's go kill Kraken. Oh, these guys. Someone on YouTube did a Solo Thief challenge on the NES and it did it promoted in under 18 hours using a lot of hard resets. Now, if you're playing the original cart and you have done all your encounter manipulation, because I know, especially without the randomizer, if you're playing the basic game, if you do if you math out the number of steps between encounters and the various encounter tables, you can probably save yourself a lot of trouble. But that's a lot of work, and I would probably never want to do that. But yeah, I mean, I know how to do it. I just, man, if you weren't playing it with, like, at least frame skip. Like, I can see why people think, like, save states are cheating, because it does kind of cheat. But you gotta at least put on super speed, man. From what I've heard, a Solo Thief unpromoted challenge, the hardest part is actually the Temple of Fiends Revisited, getting past Kraken 2, because you're still using, like, the rune sword or something. It's so bad. No fast. Level 22, stat maxing strength, getting crits. Yeah, I think I've seen... I feel like it was possible at 21 if you got really lucky. Whichever one it is that gives you an extra swing on your sword at that point. But it's just so... It's ridiculous. Yeah, these are definitely seahorses. Monstrous seahorses. We need to call a witcher and deal with these things. They're just everywhere. They're also sea ponies. You like the solo white mage and red mage? That's cool. Oh, right, there's no treasure on this floor. It's trash floor. Speaking of Witcher. I think the white mage and the red mage had a lot of strategy in them, rather than just get lucky. So I can see why those would be some of the more popular ones. Planning out how to silence, or mute Astos, and some of those tricks were pretty cool. I would say Solo Black Belt was the dullest, because all you do is punch things and level up. You grind and then you punch things. At least the fighter gets weapons and armor, and you generally don't die every 2 seconds. And the fighter does get a little bit of magic when he promotes. I did try to mix in some stat maxing, that's correct. Just for fun. Oh, right! Somebody died! Shows how much I'm paying attention. Just reading chat now, autopilot. Does that mean someone has, death touch? Did I miss, like, an awesome death touch? It may have just been, like, damage, but it could have been death touch. What is Loon? What is Loon? Baby, don't hurt me. I feel like that's the only correct answer to that question. Shark Touch, ooh, or Stank Touch. Actually, Shark Touch would be the correct upgrade, I think. So what am I looking for still? I still need a cube. Third worst shark. Don't worry about Loon, that's right. So yeah, oh, but this is the deadly lobster encounter. These guys can cook us. This is the lobsters strike back. Luckily, we managed to microwave them first, but they could have blazed us. Also, hello, Rashid. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed the channel. We're just working our way through a fairly nightmarish Final Fantasy 1 randomizer. Lobster 24 blaze it. They tried. We definitely had our first few wipes to them. Oh, good. Don't worry, guys. We found a rapier. Best endgame weapon in the game. And more. We'll just microwave some more of them if we can't get away. Remember when they cast Blaze and ambushed us? Seems like that's all they used to do. But now that we can microwave them back, they're much more relaxed. You'll buy all my blue lobsters? I mean, we've got the BlueAnkylo channel. Blue Lobster's clearly the next one. Alright, everyone's healed up enough. We're doing fine. Time to go kill a Kraken. Oh yeah, we need the rod. So we need the rod to kill the Lich, and we need the cube to kill Tiamat. Man, we actually still need 2 key items. We're still a long way away from finishing the seed. Who remembers the lobsters with nuke? Oh man. Also, gargoyles with blizzard. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, I used to go to Red Lobster once in a while when I was younger. It is very expensive though, yes. For what is essentially trash sea insects. I don't know why they're so expensive. But, you know. I don't think lobster was ever meant to be, like, high-class food. It's just, you know, ocean insects that crawl around on the bottom of the sea and eat garbage off the floor. They're not, like, I don't know, anything fancy. Nymph got dumber, lost intelligence. You know, I've got nothing against people enjoying eating lobster. I just don't see why it should cost $100. Sea cockroaches. I don't know why YouTube blocked that, but another moderator handled it. Good job, another moderator. Alright, let's deal with, well, we'll heal up all the way, I guess. We make them fancy. Look, all you do is you take the sea insect, you put it in a tub of water, you put it on a plate, and you cover it in butter. There is nothing fancy about boiling some insect and putting butter on it. I can do that. I can definitely do that. Alright. Alright, cockroaches. Yeah, I get it. Also, yes, hello, Jarrell. It is a late night stream. We're about a third of the way through after two hours. You know, it'll probably go on for another 4 hours at this rate. What do we do with Kraken? We just let's. Nah, we'll just kill it. I was thinking we could play defensively. Don't play this music because I'm just going attack. Microwave. Now we're getting some calamari. Let's talk about calamari in there. Ooh, 343 damage. It's not that much. Not that much. Nuke is better than Fade. Actually, we can cure 4 up even. Now this music might suggest we're about to die to being nuked, but no, we're fine. Skip the death music. We win! Where's my victory music? Just a second. It's in there somewhere. I promise. I think I should probably put some new music on, actually. It's been repeating for a while. Let me, there we go. Let me victory it up, and then I'll find some more music to mix it up with. Alright, what's next? Still don't want to get content ID flagged if I can skip it. Let's throw in, one of my favorite OC Remix, definitely one of my favorite OC Remix albums. We're getting a little bit more modern here. I mean, we're jumping through the console generations a little bit. Okay, Kraken defeated. Add that to the tracker. There we go. Orb lit. The party is fine. Alright. Oh, we bracked Kraken last time. We could have gone for the brack strats. I forgot about that. We do have the brack. The Brackinator. Put butter on anything, it'll be better. Buttered Kraken, man. Yeah. Turn this down a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, oh, wait a second. Another T-Rex? Blue steak it is. I wonder if we could brack this guy. Seeing as we're in the mood for bracking. Not much else you can do. Now I'm in the mood for seafood. T-Rex, ineffective. Brack. Broken into pieces, guys. We got little pieces of steak there. Alright, now where are we headed? So. I can turn the slab in. We should do that. So we need to go Melmond. Melmond is where Dr. Oon is hanging out. Let's go there. Where is Melmond? Was this the one that's in Onrak, I think. Pretty sure that's the town we need to go to. There's still a lot of... This is definitely not the one I was thinking of. Maybe it's actually the waterfall. Thanks, Jelka. I'm only halfway remembering things this far into the game. There we go. Alright. See, I was in the right part of the world. Not too far off. Not too far off. Alright, Dr. Oon. Teach me to read. Or, something. Literacy +1, right? We're playing Victoria 2 still. We're a little bit better at reading. Actually, 100% better at reading. We went from 0 out of 4 able to read to 4 out of 4. So that's a pretty big upgrade. A slap? That'd be an easy rename. I could change that. They just slap the language out of you. Okay, I remember where Lafane is. Lafane is, oh boy. It's one of these islands. I feel like. One of these ones over here. Nope, different town. Close! It's another, it's not an island, unless you consider a mountainous valley an island. It's a kind of island. This is a dwarven island. Alright, here we go. Key item time. I guess we can check the magic shop while we're here. Oh, good! A magical medal out of the hillbillies, I guess. We'll just have a look at the late magic, see if it's awesome. It's the ruse spell, considering we have 4 ruse hammers, boring. And the lightning 3. It's much better than lightning 1. Level 8 has both lightning 1 and lightning 3 available, so that's kind of fun. Okay, so we want to turn in the adamant next. The dwarf cave is somewhere familiar. I feel like Matoya is where dwarves are hiding today. For some reason. Nope. That's elves. Where were the dwarves? I know we saw the dwarves. In the southern half. You're adamant about fighting chaos with the slep helmet. Also, the seafood chasing us around here. All 3 levels of lightning in the same black magic spell. Ew. I still say the worst possible combination is nuke, fire 3, ice 3, lightning 3, all at the same level. That's got to be the worst possible combo. And probably put that at level 8, so you can't learn any on your red mage. So where are my dwarves? Where are my dwarves at? Now, we still haven't done the ice cave. I guess that's the next place to go, because we need to get... once we do the dwarf cave, once I remember where that is, we will need another key item. Wow. What was it? Marsh? Marsh was Earth Cave. Melmond was Waterfall. Earth... One of these guys over here has got to be Dwarf. One of these. The one room with the 3 ribbons. That's right. That was the best room in the game. Okay, Titan East. Well, that was Titan East. Sarda's on the other side. What about Sarda? Sarda might be Dwarf? There we go. It was just the 10th place I checked. Well, I mean, it's not the progress you want, but it's the progress we get. Oh, also, If we want to really go for memes, you go for hooray. There's no lally ho yet. They didn't invent that language. Okay. Well, we've got a level 29 black belt. He's already got C2 magic defense. We might as well promote at this point, obviously. So, Bahamut is at the Elfland Castle. The Elfland Castle is, oh boy. Was that Matoya? Yeah, look at that. See, sometimes I remember. Not totally bad. Alright, prepare yourself for new sprites. Bam! He's no longer Yang. We got a much fancier group of characters. It's pretty awesome. Now he has armor. Well, I mean, it always was the magic armor that just fills up. It's fine. Look, I don't know who else a monk could be. I didn't have any other good ideas from Final Fantasy IV. We got monk, we got black belt, and master monk. What are they supposed to turn into in Final Fantasy IV terms? Who knows? Okay, well, Ice Cave is probably all we've got left. Well, we could do the second floor of the Mirage Tower, I guess. Wait, is that Kane? Yes. Yes. Once we get into combat, it'll probably make more sense. I know, I could also go, what would we actually equip? Well, you know, we could equip the Ruse Hammer. But it's fine. We could buy some Vorpals now. Honestly, I'm fine with this weapon setup for the moment. We could also equip a white shirt on Bert, but that doesn't matter either. There's really not a lot of weapons. There's some magic we could learn if I wanted to go back, but we'll do that later. For now, awesome promoted character sprites. Because why not, right? So there was something in the ice cave that ruined us last time. I forget what it was. It was pretty bad, though. It was enough that made me not want to try, not ever want to try again. It is slightly red Rosa. My inspiration for Rosa was a cross between Princess Sarah from the 8-Bit Theater comics and also Rosa from Final Fantasy IV. Now, her artwork or sprite work in Final Fantasy IV does have some red in it, just not that much. But we can only have like 3 colors in Final Fantasy 1, so had to pick 3 colors and roll with it. You love the Kane sprite? Awesome! I'm glad you like it. I was pretty happy with Kane, honestly. He turned out pretty good. I really like the blue-green palette I have. So Rydia has the blue-green palette, and Kane has the blue-green palette. I think it looks really nice in this battle scenario. In vanilla FF1, everything is so red and white. It's really nice to have some more colors to mix in. You almost expected to see him jump. That'd be awesome. If I could make that work, that'd be the best. I don't know why I'm killing these guys. Just killing these guys. Hey, thanks, fella. Right on, man. Did the alert show up at least on screen? It's supposed to show up. Oh, there it goes. It took a minute. There you go. That's the other sprite work I've been working on. You're testing it. Awesome. I think it's pretty good. I got some work to do on it. It's not finished, but we've got our Final Fantasy VII Cloud Ankylo doing some maneuvers. All right, this encounter rate can go to heck. I think the next time I make a seed for Let's Playing streaming purposes, we're gonna try like 50% encounter rate for dungeons, because man, this just takes so long. It was just a test, so now give me my $5 back. Yeah, I get you. Also, that'll be $5.50. There's a tax on it. Yes, the testing tax. All right, we're still looking for 2 key items. There's an Ankylo guarding this chest. Exchange rates, that's right. Conversion fee costs. Or currency conversion costs. So I don't have the warp spell, so I can't skip the dungeon, unfortunately. Killing your own kind. Well, there's no BlueAnkylos in the game. These are all just various cousins. Oh man, Cain got murdered. I mean, Nymph got murdered. I wonder if I can learn Life 2 on Red Wizards. That'd be really nice. We should have gone and picked that up. Some fire hydrants. These guys are always a bit weird. Yeah, I was actually working on making a palette swap of the Ankylos or the red Ankylos in game to make them blue instead of red. It's kind of difficult though, the way Final Fantasy 1 holds on to sprites for enemy sprites. They kind of come in groups, so if I change the palette for red Ankylos, it would also change the color for a few other enemies at the same time, so it's kind of weird. But it's one of those things I might do eventually for my sprite. For my little palette swap sort of mod, mini mod. There are other colors besides blue, yeah, or besides red. Quad X gauntlets. If it wasn't for the other awesome stuff, that might have been good. In case you are not familiar, Quad X is basically power word kill. So if you have less than 300 HP, you just die unless you're protected from death element. So it's pretty cool. I have another side project that I'm sort of working on in the spare time. I'm sort of thinking about making a Discord group for my channel. And in there, we can assign roles for participants as various colored Ankylos as well, should we want to do that. We could make the red Ankylos all the mods, for instance. Found an ice house. It's a nice house. How are baby BlueAnkylos formed? Well, that's a story for another time. You might have to ask the mummy and daddy Ankylos to tell you about that one. We'll kill these guys. This is the last fight of the dungeon. This better be something good, because if there's nothing good in here, I have no idea where to go. Like, I'm gonna have to do some serious recollection on what we've missed out if there's nothing here. Alright, what do we get in the ice chest? A bottle. Okay, that's fine. So now I've got the bottle. I did the tail. I turned the tail in. I also did the adamant quest. We talked to the mermaids, just catching up on stuff, did the ice. We still have not found Castle Corneria. I really hope this bottle leads us to Corneria Castle and we get all the rest of the key items we need. Because that's what I want to have happen now. Alright, so, to Gaia. Gaia is an island in Cardia Isles. If the 3 chests were house, tent, and cabin. Well, after the 3 ribbons, it should just be tent, tent, and tent. Right? Your favorite color is red. Well, you can be an honorary red Ankylo. That's fine. We just have to keep an eye on you, that's all. Alright, I even remembered the right place to go. Look at this. Oh yeah, also we're promoted, so I could learn these spells, maybe. Color of Blood Angels. Well, we don't have any Blood Ankylos yet, so... But we haven't gone that route. You like green? Green's good color. I like green. Clearly, you know, blue is superior, but green is still a pretty good secondary choice. Anything that includes some blue has got to be alright. Automatic pass for green and purple. Alright, we got the chime. I sure hope that's actually a Castle Corneria in a tower. Also, I did the slab turn in. I did Lefane. That is our... We did the crown turn in. We did the bottle turn in. All the stuff. Alright. This is the terrible seed.